We're going to demonstrate the basic functionality of the usage of the API, and in order to do that, first we'll have to create the API access key. So we will navigate to Lightning Orders and click on Sign Up. At this point, we're allowing the client to do self-registration, where they can just put their email address and sign up to request an access key for a starter product. I will talk about the products in a little bit further, but the idea here is that we can allow them to auto sign up, and this could be completely configured or turned off. At this point, we are allowing them to sign up, and then the product that they can select to is very limited in terms of throttling and number of access, number of calls they can do. So let's go ahead and sign up and demonstrate this functionality. Put in a very strong password. Put in your name and put in CAPTCHA, and as you can see, as a standard email has been sent, we have to click on it to verify. So let's go ahead and check our email, and after some time the email has arrived. So we click on email and click on the link to confirm, and it said that we are registered. And so it shows us the keys. So we're going to try to log in. Don't need this. Just in case. We're going to try to test our login. And sign in. Alright, so we are in. We logged in with our new created account, so we're going to try to access the API. So we're going to demonstrate this in the short video with the restaurant resource, and we'll just do a get restaurant method. And notice what happens here is that, and I'll go in much more details on future lectures, videos on this one, but on any method you see this open console button, and you can actually this is how you execute these methods, execute these calls. Also you have code samples which are given in various languages, how to call this endpoint. So let's try to get the restaurants. And so notice what's happening here. Now, once the user has successfully completed the self-registration, they do not have a subscription key yet, because you have an account, but you do not have any products registered for it, connected to your account. So as you're notified here. So what you need to do is go ahead and click on the products page. And as you see, we have two products set up. We can do many more products. This is all configurable in the back end as an admin, but basically right now we just have two. Unlimited, which is you cannot self-register for because the administrator approval is required. And we have a starter product, which basically limits throttling to 5 calls per minute, and you have a maximum limit of 100 calls per week. So this is what they can add by themselves. So let's go ahead and add the starter product, and this will apply to all these APIs. You say subscribe and you confirm, and what happens here now is that we have successfully subscribed to a starter product, and we are assign our API keys, and notice you can also close the account here, but we wouldn't want to do that. So now we have the key, we can actually proceed with calling the method on a restaurant. And now what happens is when you click on open console is that your subscription key is pre-populated with the products that you can have. Of course you have two, just in case something is wrong with one, you can have a secondary one. So now we have the key, and let's actually execute a get method. Let's do a famous 1101 restaurant and click on get, and notice you are having status code 200, and you got your restaurant came back with the restaurant entity information, and from here you got the navigational links which demonstrate what you can do next. So after you have a restaurant, you can have cuisines, you can say okay, geolocation. So these links are very useful in determining what happens next. So let's just try to do cuisines the same. Actually, let's do cuisines, get cuisine. I don't want to do post, let's do get cuisines here. And this one is again entity ID, and let's try secondary, and let's do HTTP get, and here are our cuisines with cuisine ID, links, and so forth. So this demonstrates the basic usage. So now the client can go ahead and explore other possibilities. Let's just go ahead and demonstrate what a post look like. So let's do post cuisines, and if you click on this link here, it tells you an example cuisine to post. So we'll just cut and paste that, and notice one thing the usual request looks like is you need to add your subscription key if you're doing it programmatically. As notice here, when you're constructing your request, you need to put the a subscription API key at the end as a query string, as demonstrated here, right? No. So we're going to demonstrate this post, cut and paste that, open console, and we're gonna post to our famous 1101. We can specify headers. We don't need any headers right now. We can put the post, and let's make it and post, and notice that we got 201 created, and we got the href location href where the resource has the new resource that we just posted with a new ID that has been generated by this 201, which notice we didn't have an ID here. So basically it follows the usual protocol, RESTful protocol. Okay, so now we can explore much more, and we'll do that on future videos. For now, I would like to demonstrate one more thing, is what happens on the admin side, on the back end. So let's go ahead and demonstrate that, because there you can see the users, the new user that just joined. You can control, you can give them access, you can create new products, you can do many more things, but I was just in our particular example, this is what the backend looks like. So we get here, notice that each endpoint we get our statistics, we get we're just hitting restaurants, so you can see that we're just we have statistics here. Notice also if you go to users, you can see the new user that just registered. so you can actually block, delete, you can manage that user. One more thing that you can do here is that if you know in particular the user email address, you can actually invite that user. You can put their username and name and password, and what's going to happen is the system will generate the email and send an email to the user where they can just go ahead and click on it and they will be self-registered automatically. So that's a nice feature. You can also add a user here. You can manage your groups. But here, when I was talking about the products, this is very interesting and very powerful in the sense that we can create new products. Right now there's starter and unlimited, and we can actually configure this product, and this could be that right now it applies to all these different endpoints, but you can configure that by going here and creating these different things. You can actually manage throttling, you can manage the headers, you can do a lot of querying, and I think it's policies. And then I will have more here. You can create new policies, and you can see policy statements. This is a rule-based engine that does it, but basically you can do cross-reference, you can limit call rate, you can do JSON P, you can basically set special cookies, you can do your IP, you can rewrite URL. It's extremely powerful. You can actually validate JSON web tokens. So many things you can do. In this case, in our case, we're just keeping it simple for now, but yeah, so I'll be recording more videos to show you